Tom Glader and Kevin McCloskey back with you at Nippert Stadium, where tonight the fifth all-time meeting between FC Cincinnati and the Bethlehem Steel. Time for our starting lineups, brought to you by Toyota. Let's go places. And for Alan Koch, finally, the starting 11 consistent in back-to-back games. We will see the same 11 for the first time this season. And, of course, that features Danny Koenig up top as the attacking forward. At the other end for the Bethlehem Steel, a little bit different for Brendan Burke. His 8th different starting lineup in 8 games, but you got to watch out for those two forwards. Sekou Kone and Corey Burke both know how to score and have already hurt FC Cincinnati in 2 matches this season. Tonight's match official is brought to you by Kingsgate Transportation. We could take it from here, and Malik Badawi is our match official, and he will be in the middle as FC Cincinnati in their traditional blue kits, ready to get the 5th ever meeting underway, and so he does. 2 wins apiece for each of these teams. FC Cincinnati won both meetings last year. Bethlehem Steel has won both meetings so far this year. It appears, though, Austin Berry has drawn some blood here in the first minute, so he makes his way over to the FC Cincinnati bench. You can see team physician Angelo Colosimo helping him out, so Berry's going to have to step out for a moment. Terrell Fordyce holding back defensively in the midfield a little bit, with Quinn back at center back, and a hard foul right at midfield. Let's go back and see where Austin got dinged. Going for the header, and Corey Burke got a piece of him. Chris Wingate of keeping him away. Aiden Quinn with a touch. Now Fordyce over to McLaughlin, back to Fordyce. Koenig, Dakers with his left foot, and Kadeem Dakers missed by about a foot as it sailed over the front. Now Bone's going to pick it up wide, right along the end line, crosses it. It's sent straight into the air. Danny Koenig has his first. No, they'll say a foul on Danny Koenig.
I think he just leans into him a little bit.
Koenig with the header inside of the 6-yard box. He's asking for an explanation from Malik Badawi. Bone with a great cross was cleared into the air by Tribbett. He has his arm wrapped around his head.
He breathed the challenge, but yeah, he just catches obviously the goalkeeper.
No missed call there. McLaughlin right outside the 18. Sends it across the middle. Koenig got a piece of it. And Danny Koenig has a goal for the first time in orange and blue. Quick turnover and right onto the foot of Kone. Kone with 3 goals on the season. Slots it into the middle. Shot, and Mitch Hildebrandt with a save. Put back, and it's cleared by Delbridge. Kone whiffs on it, and a flurry of action inside the 18 is cleared by FC Cincinnati.
You can see it by Mitch.
Harrison Delbridge, the big Aussie working in the midfield, has his pass headed down, but it comes right back to him. Bone into the middle. Koenig plays it off his head, tries to get a shot on it, and good defense from Matt Real. 30th minute in orange and blue, leading by a goal thanks to Danny Koenig in the 17th minute.
This half seems to be flying by Tommy too.
Absolutely. The pace has been frantic back and forth. Kone nearly chipped Mitch Hildebrandt, who retreated, knocked it down just before the goal line.
Yeah.
Fordyce unable to get to it, but Bethlehem Steel plays it into the middle and nobody home. And Aiden Quinn falls down. Kone trying to get to it, and a foul is going to be called on Aiden Quinn in the box.
It's a penalty, yeah.
And a penalty for the 2nd consecutive game at home, and the 2nd time this season is going to be called between these 2 teams in favor of Bethlehem. Sekou Kone looking for an equalizer in the 32nd minute. Kone goes to his left. Mitch guessed that way, but didn't get enough of it. And Sekou Kone has his 3rd goal this season against FC Cincinnati. Delbridge looking to play it long for Koenig. Fordyce going to pick it up, try to get it off to his chest. Koenig fighting for it in the box. And McGuire dives out. Koenig collided with Wingate. Wingate's still down, grabbing his knee.
Almost had to eat my words there, but I was just talking about it. I mean, they have numbers. I think Bethlehem are giving enough space up that FC Cincinnati can really get into a rhythm and really improve their possession.
Out wide for McLaughlin, and he does a nice job tracking it down. And Jimmy McLaughlin is tackled in the midfield, and a yellow card is coming here for Bethlehem. Krisnenko ends up in the book. Now Quinn into the 18, nothing there. Headed away by Bethlehem.
Gotta be careful here.
Tyler Pollock whiffs on it. Here comes Sekou Kone. Quinn racing back, trying to help. Hildebrand off his line, makes a huge stop at the top of the 18. And a good decision there by Mitch Hildebrand.
Yeah. Always in a vulnerable state when you're in a set piece. You've got numbers up, especially with the style of Bethlehem, how they're going to try to hit you on the counter.
A furious pace to the end of the first half, and we are tied at 1. It remains 1-1 as we get set to start the second half. Both of these clubs out of the locker room. FC Cincinnati in their traditional blue kits will work right to left now for the final 45 minutes. Bethlehem in their whites.
You're standing up as straight as I am right now.
Just kicks it back a little bit.
Brandon Burke and Alan Cox having a conversation on the sideline. In the meantime, Sekou Kone not happy with what Malik Badawi had to tell him.
Offensive position here.
Quinn finds his former teammate with Louisville City. To Koenig in the box. Koenig has it on his left foot. And Danny Koenig has a brace. FC Cincinnati back on top.
What a finish.
Wingate knocked down by Pollock. It's sent across the middle. Headed, and Mitch Hildebrand makes a huge save to knock it over the goal. This time it'll come from the far side. Hildebrand's going to play right up the middle to Quinn. Quinn looking for another long ball to Dakers. Dakers trying to create trouble, is taken down just outside the 18 as he was headed back to McGuire. No whistle, and play will continue. Aiden Quinn up the middle. Looking to the left side, he has Jimmy McLaughlin. McLaughlin with help coming from Pollock. McLaughlin into the 18. Jimmy McLaughlin, a right-footed shot. It skipped, but Jake McGuire played it well. Sending in the direction of Daryl Fordyce. Headed away by Bethlehem. Kadeem Dakers trying to keep it alive. Steel FC may have numbers the other way. Long ball for Kone. Hildebrand comes out. Kone has a chance. Hildebrand takes down Kone. And no whistle is called as Bethlehem able to keep it alive in the offensive third. Now deflected the other way. This could be trouble.
2v1 if he plays quick.
Koenig with McLaughlin to his left. McLaughlin calling for it. Jimmy McLaughlin with it on his foot. And a huge save by Jake McGuire as Jimmy McLaughlin tried to go far post. Banner with a lot of space up the right side. Has Dakers on a run. Kadeem Dakers cut down.
He's all over the place tonight.
Now out wide to the left, Pollock. Tyler Pollock into the middle, McLaughlin looking to get it back. Pollock with his left foot leaves it. Daryl Fordyce had his shot blocked. Bone sends it back. Koenig trying to get to the header, cannot. Joseph Samuel is going to look to clear, and finally does, but a flurry of action and opportunities for FC Cincinnati. So a free kick coming after this substitution. You see Fordyce coming out and Andrew Wiedemann checking in. Wiedemann this season, 6 starts. This will be his 9th. They rolled out right in front of it. Bethlehem Steel into the offensive third. Shot, and it is just wide as Matt Real put it into the side of the netting.
Yeah. Silly.
Quinn is going into the book after a challenge in the midfield.
I think there was a need to do that, honestly, you know. Adequate cover in behind. I think Aiden was probably a little frustrated with his pass that didn't reach Dacres on that far right-hand side.
For Aiden Quinn, that is his second yellow card of the season. Now sent forward towards the box. Hildebrandt trying to play it forward, comes off his hands. Shot to the right, deflects off of Mitch and out of bounds, and a corner kick coming for Bethlehem. Ball comes down to the foot of Jimmy McLaughlin, who clears it away. Now to the right side, some space for Mahoney. Mahoney across the middle. Ball is knocked down, and Mitch Hildebrandt makes a late save, his 5th of the match. Well, Koenig may have the opportunity to set something up along the end line. Sends it into the middle, cleared away. Bone gets it back to his foot, inside the 18. Corbin Bone leaves it for Danny Koenig. Deflected off the hands of McGuire, and Kadeem Dacres going to play the rebound. Onto the right side, Mahoney. Nice ball into the box. Sent across the middle, right in front of Hildebrandt. Quinn battling for it. Shot sails high as Bethlehem finding late opportunities, but unable to get their second goal thus far.
Been a lot of good services these last 10 minutes, really.
Chambers, we talk about building a club around the midfielder, has certainly played very well today.
No, he's played well. The service has been very good, actually, with Chambers.
And we're going to have a yellow card on Amoy Brown after he took down Danny Koenig, who has 2 goals today. So 90th minute, another yellow card on Bethlehem. Koenig can't finish these last 4 minutes, and they appear to be spraying down his left foot. He can put somebody else in for Koenig as needed. We are in stoppage time. Have been told it'll be a minimum of 4 minutes, and I'd imagine that's being extended right now as Koenig is down, being attended to by Aaron Powell. He is back on his feet, and it appears that Danny Koenig will stay in. This is all about safety, not only for the fans, but the athletes as well.
Yep.
Lightning detected within 8 miles of the stadium.
Big dark cloud here.
Yeah,
just
we see it coming over to our right. So lightning within 8 miles means the clubs go to the locker room. You can see FC Cincinnati making their way in. And we're looking at a minimum of a half-hour delay, and then the clubs are able to come back out. And